Okay, we're recording. This is podcast 002. Back-to-back jacks.
Recorded live to air from Canada. First question. NHL lockout.
Gary Bettman, if you would ever hear this some fucking how, I'm going to hang you upside down and get the best NHL snipers to shoot pucks at you for probably 2 to 3 consecutive hours until
Long
you
periods
change your
of time.
mind. Oh God, I'm sorry! And just imagine just like snipers just winding up pucks at him while he's upside down on a rope hanging. Oh, he would change his mind fucking pretty quickly, man. I'll tell you what's up about that.
He kind of looks like a gremlin, eh?
Yeah, he is a gremlin. He's a fucking Stugatz.
I don't know whether you should fire him or just throw him in a pool of water.
I think we should throw him in a lake of fire, man, and then freeze that fire and play fucking hockey on it.
Because what happens with the gremlins is if you throw them in the water, they basically multiply, right? So, I don't know. I'd rather want one Gary Bettman instead of 1,000.
You know what? His record for lockouts is the best in the worst way. He's got in the past 8 years, he's had 3 lockouts. He's fucking insane.
I just noticed at media conferences, he just snarls at people. He snarls like he's like a vicious little animal.
Maybe he's a fucking lizard.
Like a gremlin.
Well, you know, there's a lot of theories describing humans as being actually, you know, camouflaged as certain, like, reptiles or, like, beasts. He could very well be an unevolved gremlin who has taken on this human shape, you know, as an NHL commissioner now.
Yeah, I heard about those Anunnakis.
Yeah, you know, 2012, December 20th is, like, fucking 3 months away, but nobody gives a shit about it anymore. Like, 2 years ago, everyone's like, oh, my God, 2012. Now everyone's like, the minds couldn't even predict their own demise. They just blew themselves up, bro. And how they're going to predict our demise, you know? You know what Nostradamus did as well? He just threw 1,000,000 fucking predictions out there. Pretty complex, some of them, yeah. And some of them started coming true. They had to.
I honestly think that was just a freestyle.
Well, you mean, are you talking about Nas or Nostradamus?
No, I'm talking about Nostradamus, the Renaissance freestyler of prophecies.
The
guy with freestyle prophecies right off the top of his head.
Just to get pussy, guaranteed.
Hey, yo, there's gonna be a meteor today. It's gonna fall. Devastation, arise. Synchronize, you know, like, there's a verse.
Probably. I also think he may have done it just to talk to girls. Yeah, what's up? You know, I predicted what's going to happen today, like 4 days ago.
I can predict that you want to sleep with me.
How did you know? Nostradamus, he'll sleep with your bitch, predict the future. And then Nas took that. Nas took his name. Nas's name is actually Nasir Jones, like, but he took Nostradamus as one of his aliases. Because, that's a sick alias, man. Predict the future and shit.
If only he could.
You know what? The future is really, it's not set in stone. There's supposedly, there's 1 billion fucking parallel futures, right? If you think about it. Because what you're doing right now in the present is going to actually determine your future.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, it's raining outside, you know. I step outside, I get hit with a bolt of lightning. Yeah. Therefore, you can't do the job in Milton. You know?
Well, I'll still do the
everything.
job.
Everything impacts the other thing. You know?
I would call the ambulance to reach my house, and I'd already be gone to get the sod and shit.
The ambulance, I'd be fried.
My boy is down, frying on the ground.
One shoe's over there, one shoe's back there, 100 yards. I'm turned into 1,000,000 specks of dust.
Yo, I watched this doc. Have you heard of Devil's Breath from Colombia? It's scoliopiamine or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's
it's the most potent drug on earth, man. Motherfuckers just literally blow it onto somebody, and then this person becomes so illusioned that they do whatever you ask them to. It's like the roofie of the roofies, man.
Yeah.
This one guy moved.
You become like a little kid zombie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This one guy moved all of his furniture out of his house while under the influence of this with these 2 robbers, and the next day he woke up and he went down to the door, man. He's like, "What the fuck happened last night?" The guy's like, "Well, you moved all your stuff out of your house." He's like, "What? No, I didn't." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You seem very normal. You just helped these 2 guys, and I was wondering what were you doing." But he literally helped these guys load a truck of all his shit in his house under the influence of fucking Devil's Breath.
Yeah, that's probably what Gary Bettman's on.
Yeah, for sure.
the owners like,
yeah.
Come here, let me take you by the hand. Come to the press conference.
Today this board meeting's gonna be in a little.
Come.
Yeah. He just fucking. Yeah, you're true, man. You probably did do that. Gary fucking Bettman. How can you have a winter with no hockey? You know? Those 2 words go together, like fucking margarine and fucking, I don't even know, man. What goes with margarine?
People are pissed off because they can't play pro line in hockey now because, considering, Canadians know hockey, they can't even bet on pro line now.
So you could say in a sense that that's going to affect some of the economy. just from Pro Line sales.
Yeah. NFL is probably going to go up, though, because people are still going to want to gamble.
Yeah, I have to change to an NFL fan. I like the NFL, but I don't really follow it. So if the NHL's gone, I'm gonna replace that with NFL. It's in the game.
NFL. NHL 13.
Jamie
New
got it.
game, yeah.
Yeah, he called me. He's all excited. I got sucked into those stupid.
Giroux is on the front.
Claude Giroux.
Giroux?
Claude Giroux. Yeah.
Isn't it pronounced Giroux?
No.
Giroux?
He's French, isn't he? Listen, Claude Giroux.
Giroux. Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby. See, this is the problem with landscaping. The rain is your ultimate boss, Mother Nature.
That's why you gotta pretend like you're a warrior in the Amazon.
Pretty,
Yeah.
yeah.
You must work with the rain.
Can you
to your
imagine
advantage.
landscaping the Amazon, all those fucking animals and shit ready to
Dude,
go?
you don't. Your windshield wipers don't work, man.
I
How
know,
the fuck?
man. No, it doesn't matter, man. This is nothing. I just turn the defogger on to full and just.
Do you have like a string that you lower the windows down a little bit and just go like this?
I think they're hiring a squeegee kid at taping him to the front of my fucking bumper.
Oh yeah.
It's really cold. Shut up.
So hold on.
We're gonna wait
Because
till
your
it dies
window
down.
wipers don't work, you're going to duct tape a squeegee kid
Yeah.
with his arms his arms extended out, and his main
Yes.
job is just gonna
to
be
clean my truck while it rains, and he's gonna stay there overnight too
to
when it
wipe
doesn't
the
rain.
windows. Yeah.
Listen, the way I figure it, we need to create jobs in this country, right?
Yeah.
So I would give a squeegee kid a fucking. I give him.
Pace yourself.
I'll give him a head start in
Pace
life.
yourself.
Man, this coffee and weed diet is fucking me right up, man.
Yeah. Caffeine.
Oops. Yeah, it's too much.
Do not leave your local Tim Hortons without it.
I had a double shot espresso today before the gym, man, from McDonald's, and it's pretty good. Tastes like
Oh, that espresso tastes like shit.
it's horrible, man. It comes in this little cup because they know it sucks, so they don't want to give you a lot.
You
They
show
give
that
a little
espresso to an Italian guy, and he'll tell you to empty
bit. What the
that.
fuck is this? I spit on this.
Did
Why-
you know what this guy did
Why
today?
am I gonna drink at a McDonald's?
Did you know what this guy did?
It's
He
like-
bought me
Yeah.
a McDonald's
Hey, check this.
double espresso. Can you believe that?
That thing was terrible. I tried to drink it. I spit it out right away. Sent him back for 2 more.
I told him, you know what I
Pour
told
back
him?
in his
You know what I told him?
Now you're doing it to Tony Soprano. I mean,
Nah,
look at here. You know what? What you're gonna do
I
something?
told him,
Frank?
forget about it.
Forget about it.
It's
Huh?
a Fugazi espresso.
What is a fugazi? You know, like a fake diamond. It's a fugazi.
It's a Fugazi.
You're telling me this is a fugazi?
That espresso is Fugazi.
Fucking espressos, man. Everyone's in a rush today. You know, espresso is one day. The next day, it's fucking jetpacks or something like that.
The next day, it's Nano Explode.
That's already my day, man. I live on that.
Are
stuff.
you ready to explode? Get your nanos up with Nano Explode.
It's like, it's a buzz that I super enjoy before the gym because it just makes you, I don't know, man. I think it's the excitement and anticipation of what I'm about to do, plus the fact that it feels like you get a serious rush, man.
Yep. And it turns cocky little Portuguese guys into fucking...
Oh! I saw him today, man.
Oh!
He made his face at me like, I'm like, how you doing, man? I didn't want to. After
Did this guy just say something to me? Oh!
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 He's a strong dude, man. I know he is.
He is, but
He's very, like, he's strong, man. He's small, but he's strong.
when I'm saying he's strong, is he's strong. I can see he's got the pride of the Portuguese, because I myself am Portuguese, so I'm allowed to speak.
Oh
on this
my
issue.
God! You Portuguese need to shut the.
It's
Why
the
are you
pride.
so proud,
of the
man?
It's the
I
pride.
don't understand.
Because we used to have a whole friggin'.
You used to.
We used to
I
have.
see this guy in the gym today. Under
We used
Armour
to have a whole
Portugal.
empire, and now we're reduced to a little
Look at
friggin'
Britain. This would be like Britain being like
a little
Britain.
rectangle,
You don't see-
rectangular prism.
You don't see England fucking bigging up English all the time, like Portuguese.
Who?
The English, the British.
Oh yeah, because
They
we
fucking
were in
ruled the world
cahoots.
for millions of for like fucking hundreds of years. It's
No.
the Portuguese and Italians, man. Something about you guys.
The English are up there too.
Us Canadians are laid back, Relax. We're proud.
Yeah, you guys are late.
When I do travel overseas, like when I did travel overseas, I was very proud to be Canadian. I was rocking a
Oh,
Maple
yeah.
Leafs hat, Steve
I
would
saw a
rock-
guy in Portugal with Zed's Dead T-shirt. I'm like, Zed's dead.
How would you say that in Portuguese?
I know. I
Zed's
just told
dead.
him where's Zed, and then he didn't answer. I'm like, Zed's dead, baby, and I just walked away.
Said Z is after the letter Y, and you're like, what?
Oh man, you know, every day I look out and I see more and more and
Indians?
more. No,
Oh,
not that. I
well,
mean, that's understandable.
I will talk about that.
I'm
too, 'cause
talking
I'm
about-
not holding my tongue anymore.
I'm talking about.
But I'm free.
I'm talking about, you know, just these little kids and their like Honda Civics and oversized mufflers. And,
Well, that's the generation we went through as high school kids, and now I see it too, man. But I just kind of like, yo.
yeah,
these
but
guys
it's
are
the
going
same cars. It's the same cars from when we were in school. That are. It's like the same.
90s and shit.
Yeah, it's
Low
like these kids are
2000s.
so friggin' broke because they don't want to work. It's like the
Oh,
kids
bro.
are getting lazier, and the cars are staying the same.
Let's get some air in this. That's very true. The kids are very lazy. Well, you know what? Not all of them, but the mentality of a lot of young people these days is like, I don't gotta work.
I'm telling you, these kids are gonna have an app that's gonna wipe their ass in the future.
That would be amazing. Can you imagine that? I'm done shitting.
You press
You press Siri, you say, "Wipe my ass."
initiate ass wiping.
iPhone turns into this roll of paper. Just
Yeah,
comes
this
out
little
and
thing
shit.
comes out the end. Place paper here.
Vibrates.
Wipe your ass.
You know what? One day, man, technology's making humans very lazy. You think about the amount of conversations we have in a day. I bet you more than half of those are through digital devices. You know, as
You know,
to
they're probably gonna have a
face-to-face.
machine in the future where as soon as you wake up, it tilts your head and breakfast gets served to you, and it opens your mouth.
Right out of bed.
Yeah, right.
That's so lazy.
It lifts you up like halfway. Like food comes in, it's like ready to go.
But I mean, that's fucking lazy, dude. A fat person would definitely get that done.
And then before you know it, the thing shoots you down to the first floor.
Man, let me tell you about this black woman yesterday at Shoppers Drug Mart. Every time I come in there, she always makes a comment about my eyes and shit. So the first time she's like, "You have striking eyes." This big black woman. I'm like, "Thank you." And then the next, I was like, "Thank you." And today, or yesterday, I went in and she's like, and I was I was behind this girl in line. I'm like, "Okay, here we go." And she's like, "What's up, sexy ass?" I was like,
Some people.
I was like, "Hey, what's
some
up?"
people just really dig the eyes.
And then and she was like, "Yeah, I know, but she's and I'm tired of these big fat black mamas." This is the second time because it happened in Milton.
It's because you look like a white dancing hip hop boy.
And it was, what did she say? Oh, yeah, she's like, "You just troubled, ain't you?" I was like, "Okay." I'm like, "Yeah, you got me. So give me my stuff." But like,
You know what? No,
the time
the
in Branson,
bigger ones are usually better in bed.
Yeah, but this girl had a shaved head, glasses.
Oh,
Big
she was
gold
pulling
earrings.
Kanye West's girlfriend's look.
Yeah, but about 3 of them.
Or I think I don't know
Together.
if Wiz Khalifa is going out with her now. I don't know.
Yeah, bro, they have a kid now.
Oh yeah.
She's pregnant, yeah, with
Amber
Amber.
Rose. Is
His kid.
the kid already stripping in the womb?
What I'm thinking about from the standpoint of Wiz Khalifa and Amber Rose is like, do you think Amber Rose is telling Wiz like, "Are you gonna slow down with your smoking when that baby's born?" Because that nigga smokes so much pot, right? So what, does he want his son to smoke? No, it's gonna be
I
bad.
don't know. I think he smokes a lot, but so did Snoop Dogg. Look where Snoop Dogg is.
No, but I'm talking about when they're pregnant with their kid. Wiz Khalifa's gonna be a one.
Oh yeah, she can't smoke. He can smoke as much as he wants. It's the fact of, every time you smoke, you have health risks and whatnot, so.
But
He'll be around to see his kid, oh for sure. He'll be around for a long, long, long time, but
I'm just
when you start getting into your older ages, that shit comes back to bite you in the ass. Like I might even end up, from me smoking, I might even end up getting like emphysema.
Oh yeah, most likely
For sure. And
unfortunately,
like
man,
long
if
term.
you continue with like the amount you smoke, you and Jamie too.
Fucking
Yeah.
smoking right now.
You guys are looking at fucking lung cancer, man, emphysema, fucking raised blood pressure.
Like look at these
Your
cigarette
heart
packs.
has to work harder.
Look at these cigarette packs we have in Ontario. They got like pictures of
Depressing
nasty,
cases.
like
That guy looks scary.
it just turns you right off from just looking at it. The pack. You basically you have to pretend like you're blind when you're reaching
Because
for a cigarette.
this could be your throat one day, dude.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Show that to a European.
They don't give a fuck.
What do you mean? They started a revolution, man.
I was diagnosed with cancer of the larynx
Say
when I
that
was
to a French
48.
dude. Oh snap.
He breathes through a hole in his throat, man. That's fucked up. I mean, I don't want to say he's a loser or anything, but like you have the choice. I know it's addicting as shit, but you have the choice, man. And there's so many. The technology we have today with quitting and all the supplements and all that bullshit, you should be able to kick it. The only problem is
Quick it. You should be able to quick it. I'm like quick.
quick it. The only problem is you should know as you continue, it gets harder, right?
It's true.
But you can't force anybody.
Yeah, pretty much up to like, I
I have to quit some of the things I do, man. I have to quit taking supplements so much. I have to like balance out my diet. Everything in too much. Everything in too much of heavy usage is not good.
Yeah, you have to stay minimal.
Yeah, like minimal techno, man.
Minimal house.
No, it's not. It's drum and bass. We gotta,
Oh man,
we gotta go soon.
Yes, we must
The
go.
rain is dead. After our smoke, we're going to go to Milton, get our salt, and go lay it for our lady, for our friend, for our customer.
Alright, this concludes podcast
The 002. Thank you for
number
joining
2.
us. We'll see you again maybe next week. Adios. Brought to you by Warrior Landscape.